Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Tania here. So today I'm going to be doing something kind of different. I've never done anything like this before, but I'm going to be doing a review on the newly released Fenty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer. This actually released today and it retailed for $26. I got the shade 260 for those who are wondering, and I am normally a shade 310 in the Fenty foundation. This concealer has been getting so much hype. Oh my gosh, everywhere. All I'm hearing is Fenty concealer, Fenty concealer, Fenty concealer. So as a Fenty lover myself, I decided that I wanted to try it out. So like I said, I'm the shade 310 in the foundation, but I got the shade 260, which seems like kind of crazy. But with Fenty, what you have to realize is just because like the 260 is a lot lower than 310 doesn't mean that it's going to be super lighter. A lot of people might think that if you get the 310 foundation, that if you want like a more highlighting concealer shade, you want to get like 300 or like 290. But the thing with Fenty is that there's so many different shades and there's so many different undertones that you really have to like look at the shade and like look at the undertone to really know what you're getting. Because even though I'm 310 in the foundation, if I would have gotten 300 in the concealer, it just wouldn't have looked right because the undertones are different. So I always have trouble finding people on YouTube who like match my skin complexion. So when I'm like looking to buy a new product, it's always super hard because a lot of times the girls are either like too light or too dark. So I decided I'm just gonna start making my own videos just in case there's any other girls who feel the same way. Okay, so I am already primed. I just used this new, or it's new for me. It's this Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. Looks like this. I just got it today. I had some free rewards points, so I just decided to get it. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation off camera since this is all about the concealer. So I'll be right back. So my foundation has been applied and I conceal my eyebrows with my foundation. And so now it's time for the concealer. Like I said, I got the shade 260. And what was cool about it is that I actually, when I went into the store, I actually tried out a couple of different shades on me in Sephora to see what I liked. And that's how I knew that I didn't want to get the exact same foundation shade. So I did get to try some of the shades out and see how I liked them, see what I liked and what I didn't like. I tried 260 and I tried 230. And then I also had 300 with me. And I think that's it. This is the packaging. It looks really, really, really light, but I promise it's fine. It's basically the same as the foundation packaging, just smaller, which is what I like. And then the applicator is like this, kind of like how most like lip glosses are. Just this nice applicator. So now it's time to see how I like it with my foundation on. And then also I'm gonna use my Real Techniques beauty sponge to apply this concealer and see what the hype is all about. And I've heard that a little goes a long way, and so I'm not gonna go crazy with it. Well, it's really creamy, I'll tell you that, which is a lot different because this is the concealer that I was using before. This LA Girl Pro Concealer. This costs about like $5 at like Walmart. So, you know, this is the step up for me. We getting bougie or whatever. So I'm just gonna blend this in with, ooh, that was easy, with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. Okay, wow. That was easy. That was really easy. It blends beautifully. In the store, when I like tried this, I had to use like one of those cheap little sponges. So it wasn't the easiest to blend, but now I know it's just the quality of that sponge. I like this a lot. That was so easy to blend. And it's not too much of a highlight either. Like, I don't like it when it's literally like looks like there's a white cast under my eye. I like for it to, you know, see that there is a highlight, but I don't like for it to be too much. Oh, okay, Riri. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm impressed. I like it. Oh, I like this a lot. Wow. It does dry kind of, oh wow, okay, maybe not. It dries a little fast, but even when it's drier, you can still work with it. I'm gonna apply a little bit more, just a little lower under my eyes, because I want the highlight to go a little lower, and I'm not gonna use a lot, because like I said, a little goes a long way. Like that, I literally didn't even put that much on the first time. I'm just gonna add a little more, a little bit more. Okay, I like this a lot. I really do. And I'm not even one to like, I don't like paying a lot of money for makeup. So like even paying $26 for that wasn't easy for me because like I'm cheap. You know how many meals I can get with $26? A lot. So like paying a lot for makeup isn't really my thing. Like I don't use, I use like a Morphe palette and Anastasia like eyeshadow palette. Those are the only two makeup palettes that I have. And even those weren't super expensive, or the Morphe one wasn't really expensive and the Anastasia one was a gift. So I don't really buy expensive makeup for myself. But I like this purchase. Like I genuinely like this. And it's not like I even have a lot of subscribers to like get on here and tell you I like it even if I don't. Like I wouldn't lie to the 60 of y'all on here. You know what I mean? I like this a lot. Like look at this. It's like a nice natural highlight. It's nothing too crazy. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can really see it. I turned my ring light up a little bit so you guys could see better. I don't know if it helped. Let me move down a little bit. I don't know if you can see it, but it's super subtle. It's nothing too crazy, which is what I like. Like it's a nice little under eye highlight. And the thing is like, when you are picking your shade, make sure you actually try it on, because when I first went into the store, my mom called and actually reserved a concealer for me because I asked her to, and I didn't want them to sell out and then I wouldn't be able to put the video up. So I was like, I need to make sure I can get it. I originally got the concealer in the shade 310. So this is just like a nice subtle highlight. So if I got 310, you wouldn't be able to tell a difference at all. Which I don't know if you guys can see the difference with the camera that I have, my iPhone camera. It's very subtle, but it's there. It's a natural highlight, which is exactly what I wanted. If you are a 310 foundation and you think that we might be the same shade, I recommend 260. My dog's up here. I recommend 260 if you do want a subtle highlight, because it worked for me. Like I really like it. I might even apply a little bit more. It doesn't feel... How? Tyson, can you stop? I don't understand. It's when you put it... I don't understand. Like when you put it on, it does feel thick. Like when I thought it was gonna feel different, but like it doesn't feel thick on my face. It's really lightweight. Like I don't understand how she... Riri, how? The formula is great. Like I've watched some like videos, some reviews, and everyone's been talking about the formula, but it is really great. Like I don't understand. It doesn't feel thick on my face. Like you would think it would look and feel like cakey, but it doesn't. And I don't understand how. I really don't. I don't understand how. But here is how the concealer looks on me. Reminder, this is shade 260 on foundation shade 310. So it's just a subtle highlight, and I'm here for it. I'm living for it. So I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face so you can see how the concealer looks when I'm done with all my makeup. So I'll get right back with you guys. Okay, so I'm almost finished with my makeup. And I realized that I forgot to set the concealer. So when I've watched other YouTubers reviews, everyone has been talking about how creaseless the concealer was. And I don't know if it's because I didn't set it yet or if they just aren't being truthful. I don't want to call them out. But when I look to like pull my eye down to see if it did crease, I noticed that it did. And like I said, like this may be because I just didn't set it. I just wanted to keep it real with y'all and let y'all know what's going on. So I'm gonna go back in and like blend that out and then set it. I'm gonna use my Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 20. It's light to medium. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna try blending this out. It did crease on both sides, but like I said, like I don't know if it's because I didn't set it yet or if it's because it's actually not creaseless. So we're gonna find out. So I'm just gonna take my Real Techniques setting brush. Do these have like numbers on it? The beauty gurus always have their numbers. It doesn't have one on it. I'm gonna make it up. This is the Real Techniques R2 4700 8000 brush. Make sure I really get in there. Y'all see me. You can see I didn't put it in the creases. And we're gonna see if that helped. This is the final look. I don't know what that was. It's time for the honest review. So I really like this foundation. If I could rate it, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. I do really like it. Now did I say foundation? I mean concealer. I really like this concealer. Now I haven't used any other, like many other concealers. I've used one Sephora brand concealer and then one drugstore concealer. Excuse me, this LA Girl. And I do really like this concealer, but I don't think it's worth all the hype. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not returning it. I'm gonna use this all the time. I just think that people have overhyped it or overhyped it up. Overhyped it. It's a really good concealer. It's just not worth the hype. But it's worth the hype is all the shades that the concealer came in. There's like 50 shades for this concealer, which is amazing. So I do like appreciate Rihanna and love her for that. I love foundation. Foundation worth the hype. Concealers, amazing, really good. Just not worth the hype. You know, I'll probably still use this LA Girl concealer every single day. I probably will save this for when I'm really trying to like look good, just because this is more expensive. But like I said, overall I'll give the concealer an 8. Let's check and see if it did crease. Let's see. After I put the powder, yeah, it still creased. I don't know if you guys can see. It's not much, but it did crease. I think you can see that. So I would definitely not say it's creaseless, because it still is creasing after I put powder, and every beauty guru is saying that it's creaseless. I will have to disagree because I'm blending the creases down. So this is kind of what I was talking about when I said it was overhyped. It's a really good product. It's people just make it seem like it's a lot better than it actually is. And I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all because I don't want y'all going out there spending all your money on this and then you get it and you realize it's not worth what everyone else is saying. But like I said, I do really like it, just not worth the hype. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn those post notifications on if you want more of my, turn those post notifications on if you want to see more of my videos and you want to get alerted when I post new ones. That's it.